Jenny McCarthy Show.
Oh! What's up, Bobby? Bobby's waving at me. Looks so cute. What's up, boys? Oh my God, I'm so excited. I can see you no matter what.
Jenny's camera is right there, okay, at the bottom of the TV.
What's up, boys? Oh my God, I'm so fucking excited right now.
What's going on, Jenny?
Donnie, let me just tell you, Donnie sent his love. He's like, I'm freaking balls. I wish I was there. Tell those boys I love them.
Right.
You guys know he's got mad respect for you guys.
Man,
yeah, that's
you.
I do.
How
you been, Jenny?
You know what? I've been, I'm hustling. I'm a hustler.
I hear you.
I'm staying alive in the game. You guys have been around long enough.
Are you in Los Angeles?
I'm in Chicago. We've got a studio in Chicago. My son starts school this week.
Right.
Okay.
So, he's still at that age where he's freaking out a little. He's freaking balls. He's got some special needs. So Mama's got to be here. Mama's got to be a good mom. Rbrm, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, promoting their tour. Tickets at Ticketmaster.com right now, you guys. Also, Bobby Brown has the Bobby Brown Story September 4th and 5th on BET. Yes. I got to tell you, we are all so excited. There's so many people that are... are you just blown away by the excitement you guys have heard from your fans?
Absolutely.
Yes, definitely. I can't wait myself.
Right.
It's a long time coming. So you guys, obviously, let me tell my audience, you guys were a new edition. Bobby went solo, then came BBD. So where does the RBRM fit into this world?
Ronnie, Bobby,
Ricky, and Mike. There you go. You know what's weird is we decided that after Bob's movie, we were asking Bob, are you going to go on tour? He's like, yeah. So we figured BBD is going to go on tour. Let's just go out together and perform on stage together. And as we were talking about it and, thinking about promotion and, being creative, we realized, oh, shit, we're Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike. And
fuck yeah.
Right. So some people think that it's a new name for New Edition. It's not. It's just another branch. New Edition is all six of us, and it will always be that. But this is just another branch off of that tree.
That's why I wanted to clarify for people in case they didn't know. So you'll be doing Bobby songs, BBD songs. What about New Edition songs?
We'll do some.
Yeah.
We'll do some. We won't, we won't go into the whole repertoire, but
right.
You got to give the audience a little candy.
Yeah,
exactly.
I think we got enough songs to hold a nice hour and a half show.
Right.
Yeah. To give the people what they pay for.
Right.
Will anyone on this tour be on stage wearing airbrushed overalls?
Possibly. We might
I won't be wearing
with
those.
The rhinestones. Come on.
Right. What you say? Not you, Bob. But your belt might be bedazzled a little something.
Something.
When does the tour start, you guys?
September 6th in Ontario, California, and we make our way around the country. I think we're in Chicago, I want to say on the 14th?
The 13th.
13th, okay.
So guess who's going to be there? Donnie and I, front row.
Yes.
Nice.
He'll be flashing his tits.
Okay.
Right. His pecs are impeccable, huh?
You guys, let me get into the groupies for a second, because I had no idea this kind of world until I met Donnie, and I'm like, holy shit, there's fans, there's super fans that have been loyal and loving, and you have mad respect for them. Right. And then there's these skanks that don't really know your name, and sometimes you don't care. You just want them to suck your dick. So how do you at this age, though, transition into a place where you're kind of spiritually okay, but as a man, be able to, turn down still hot pussy?
I mean,
I'm married, so
right. We're married, and then it wasn't always that easy, because back in the day, some girls thought I was Ralph, and I would just pretend to be Ralph just so I could hit it. But now it's like, I've made mistakes. I'm going to speak for myself. I've made mistakes, so it hasn't always been easy to turn it down. But through those mistakes, I've learned, with causing pain and all that, you just have to turn it down. You just have to say, okay, cool, this is not working. That's not my life anymore. But it's a choice.
God, I totally understand. Age comes wisdom, no doubt. Yeah. The New Edition miniseries showed us so many of those struggles. I thought it was, my heart was kind of like breaking, but I can also have such empathy being in this business and understanding those struggles. What did you guys learn about one another working on that? Because there had to be some aha moments.
Right. Jump in, Mike. I haven't heard from you yet.
We just learned that we
it was good that we all spoke to the writer because people was able to get things off their chest.
Yep.
And I think we learned some things we didn't even know that people told the writer.
Right.
So we didn't know if those things were true. They were not true, but we thought the way they put the movie together, everybody could stand up on it and be proud of their character. And I think that's what it was. And maybe a few sidebars, Jenny, like, yo, so I didn't know you really felt like that. So we did that.
You did do that. Good.
Yeah, we had to because it was so strong in the movie. If you didn't do that, then you were missing the message.
Yeah,
That's right.
And I'm going to say one thing that I didn't know that I found out during the movie was the call between Maurice Starr and Ralph when he offered Ralph a solo deal. I didn't find that out. I mean, this has been over 30 years, and that has never been brought up. So
Wow.
I was actually shocked about that. Still a little confused.
And shocked and hurt?
Well, I was just more confused as to whether I believed it or not.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is getting into a therapy session, but it's
Exactly.
good. I got to tell you guys, because if you don't clear the air, then you get that resentment.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
and
that's
we're,
true.
We're way too old for that
Exactly.
shit by now.
Yeah, speaking of
Well-
therapy sessions, it's wild because before the movie even came out, we were at this writer's retreat when we were kind of fine-tuning the overall script before they began to start filming.
Right.
And a lot of the stuff that people saw in the movie, we talked about before we started filming it in that writer's retreat. And it was so much therapy. And I give it up to us later on in life because at 21 or even at 32 years of age, I don't think we would have been man enough to sit across from each other like that and hear some of the things that and some of the perspectives of the other individuals while we were going through different phases in our careers.
That's right.
So it was a therapy session. It was well needed for all of us to get some stuff off of our chest. And I think it leads to, nights 4, 5, and 6 ultimately of the New Edition story because there's so much more to peel back as far as the layers of this group is concerned.
And when we started the process of writing it with Abdul Williams 10 years ago, there were some things that we were able to reveal now later on in life that we weren't able or willing, to talk about 10 years ago. Now we're more open and honest.
It was still painful.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm.
Those wounds were still kind of new, but with age, comes different other people's perspectives, and that's what was so good. Right. Bobby, you've got your the Bobby Brown story coming out September 4th and 5th on BET. Have the boys seen it yet?
No one has seen it. I haven't even seen it.
Come on.
I've seen dailies and, different parts and different pieces, but I'm waiting to watch it with the world.
Yeah.
Why was this important for you?
I think it's just like we was just talking about, therapeutic. It was therapeutic for me to get everything off my chest and everything off my mind, just like with the book. This movie is not based on the book. The movie is based on just my life. Different sections of my life that have affected me to my ups and my downs. I mean, what makes the man Bobby Brown, and this movie explains it. From all the losses in my life, and all the success in my life, this movie explains it.
And it's engaging. I went and visited Bob on the set in Atlanta, Georgia. He was actually filming at Dallas Austin's houses. And I got the chance to see probably about maybe 3 to 5 scenes, maybe 5 minutes long or something, like 4 minutes long per scene. And I was on the edge of my seat just watching, some of the outtakes of what was going on in the story. So, man, I can't wait to see this. We're here to support our brother, and it's the next in the probably 5-part trilogy of this in-depth thing that we call New Edition. This thing of ours that we call New Edition. Yeah.
I mean, there's no doubt, Bobby. I mean, we've all got to watch your transformations. We've all had you, watched you go through so much suffering. And for someone that, I've got to know you here and there behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. You're such a good guy. Like,
thank you.
this man, the spirit that you turned into. I'm looking forward to watching this, and so people can see of the growth that you've had, and that there should be no judgment. This is a man that has gone through some major suffering.
Yeah, thank you.
And come out the other side.
Right. Yeah, I'm feeling good.
Feeling good. Feeling good. I want to bring up something. Donnie was on stage when I guess it was during the BET Awards, and did the tribute for you guys. And someone said, to be fair, Donnie Wahlberg has admitted on the BET Awards tribute that there would be no NKOTB without New Edition when they received your Lifetime Achievement Award. And then Donnie wrote back and said on Twitter, yes, I did, but it wasn't an admission. It was a statement of fact. No NKOTB, no Backstreet Boys, no NSYNC, no Justin Timberlake, no Mark Wahlberg, no Boys to Men, none of it without New Edition.
Wow,
Hashtag want
big.
more.
Wow.
And you guys have to know that. I mean, do you feel that all those that have come behind you have that mad respect?
I think in the beginning in Boston, with them, they were 5 white kids, and we were 5 black kids, and I think Mari Star was the common denominator. And I think they found the audience, which brought everybody back to the Osmond family and the Jackson 5 family. So we was able to recreate that era for the people that were older than us. We was able to give it to our generation. And I think that everything we accomplished as a young black group and some of our spinoffs becoming more mainstream in pop culture is so good that on the other side of town in Dorchester, the New Kids on the Block was repping. Because now when you think of the 2 iconic cultural groups that came in this era, it's the New Kids on the Block and the Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, and All for One. That all falls under their category, and then ours is the Boys to Men's, the Jodeci's, the Jagged Edge for the R&B side. So Boston stands strong in the music business just as well, Jenny, when you go up there, and we stand strong in the sports business. It's a great city, and I think that was dope. Yeah. And I still a little mad at them because they had better merchandising and they made more of their money.
Hell yeah.
And I stand on that shit like I did on VH1. They had doll babies, panties, and all kind of shit.
They got pillowcases and shit.
You heard me, right?
How do you make more in merchandising than you do in ticket sales on the tour? Like, goodness gracious.
Yeah, I didn't hate. I was like, who the fuck is their merchandising company?
Exactly.
Right.
Well, speaking of which, would we ever see maybe a New Kids on the Block tour with you guys? Would you guys
we would love to.
Looking so forward to that.
Tour.
Right.
Yeah,
Well,
dropping the fucking mic.
yeah.
Come on now.
And we
Tell them no more Boys to Men Part 3s. Tell Donnie and Jordan and what's that, John and Joey. Come on, cut this shit. Come on.
We got to do it while we can still move.
I get it. Trust me. His bones are aching.
Yes.
His bones are aching.
Wait. No, Jenny. No, we had a taste.
Right.
The Boston Garden.
Right.
After the tragedy with the marathon.
Right.
Aerosmith. Also.
BBD had the opportunity to come inside of the New Kids show.
Yeah.
And we ripped that shit for the One Fund organization. Mm-hmm. So we had a glimpse of the excitement it would be if Bobby, Ralph, and Johnny was to join us.
Right.
Exactly. I would love that.
Yeah.
I would absolutely love it, you guys.
Yes.
I mean, literally, it's going to be buzzing online after this interview. I'm so excited for you guys. I can't wait to see you on tour. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Jenny.
I love you. Mad respect. Rbrm, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike. Tickets at Ticketmaster.com. You guys pick them up now because they're going to be going like that. Bobby Brown, The Bobby Brown Story, September 4th and 5th on BET.
Yes.
Love you. Mad respect, guys.
Thank you, Jenny.
Love you too.
Much love. Much love. Be right back, guys.
Jenny McCarthy Show. Oh!